Hey guys, it's Joe. Welcome back to my guides for the rares of the Mist of Pandaria. Today we're going to look at the southern coast of Pandaria with the Krasarang Wilds. This zone is very much like the Jade Forest in that it's going to be dropping some purple epics. In this case, it's going to be 440 item level pants off of every rare. This zone, as much as any other zone, taught me about the RNG aspect of these. So much so, there was a doubt whether these things dropped any kind of special items at all. But with a little bit of luck and some persistence, I was able to get the items to drop. I also think I have a good idea of how these rares are now working. It seems that they don't have a 6 to 8 hour spawn time. It seems to be shorter, and that compensates for the RNG aspect. Now, a lot of these rares took 4 and 5 times to kill them before I got the special items, so you know, that to me says about a 20% or so drop rate for these. It could be even worse because there's a couple that took more than that, so it could be even down to 15 or 10%. I'm not positive, but with the release of the game around the corner, you can pretty much expect that this is what it's going to be like, at least until they make changes down the road. Alright, with that all squared away, let's head south to a hosen named Spriggan. He is hanging out on a bit of a shipwreck. Alright, and as he flings his poo at me, he dies. Well, that's what somebody gets if they're going to throw crap in my face. I think it pretty much would take him out. But I digress. Anyway, we are looking at the Spriggans, Sproggan, Leggin, which is very nice for me as a resto druid. Nice healing leather pants right there. You better believe as soon as I got these, I did put them on. Now, do notice they are bind on equip, so you will be able to sell these down the road. So you gold making types out there might want to hunt these down. Now, of course, there is the RNG aspect, but it might be worth your while. Why did I say that with an accent? I'm not sure. Alright, we're going to head back up towards the mainland, still on the coast though, and visit Arness the Scale. Alright, you will notice this gold and stuff here. There's actually usually some elite crabs that are on either side of them and pad around, so make sure you're aware of that. You will want to kill them first because you don't want to deal with them and him at the same time. Alright, so Arness drops for us Arness's Scaled Leggings. Very nice male piece there. I'm sure you shaman types will definitely be hunting those down at some point. Again, bind on equip, so you might want to find them on the auction house if you can't find them here. Imagine how these are going to be camped. It's going to be amazing. Alright, moving up north to one of them that I had a hard time getting a drop off of, and that's Quanis, the Mogu warrior. You can see he's in these ruins here, and there's quite a few other Mogu in that area, but just outside of it, there's one that pats right by there, and there's the one on the ledge, so I found it was easier to just go ahead and clear out the 1 or 2 there, and then just pull him out rather than fight him in the ruins. Alright, real quick here, I'm going to show you all the kills that it took to get the drop that we needed. This was the very first time that I got him, of course, nothing but a blue off of him. Alright, second time, and again, just like always, a blue, which, you know, you get that anyway, no matter what, but we're missing that special item again. Alright, here's the 3rd try. Nope. And here's the 4th try. And nope. Alright, and on the 5th try, finally! And we have some DPS plate legs, Quanis apocryphal leg plates. So that gives you an idea of what you're going to deal with in terms of the drop rate. So just be prepared. PvP servers, this is going to be really fun for you guys. Alright, now we're going to slide over west to Garn the Toxic, the Mogu Sorcerer. As you can see, he has 3 different spawn points. I think I saw him in all of them because this guy gave me more trouble than anybody else. Alright, without any further ado, here is all the kills in rapid fire succession. This one I came across, somebody else was killing it, and I didn't even care. I was just going to ask them if it happened to drop. And finally, on the 9th attempt, Cloth Legs, Garn's Leggings of Infestation. I swear what I do for you guys in this channel. So there you go, another example of how the RNG works. So sometimes, like the first guy, Spriggan, was one, no problem, no, one and done. This, of course, craziness. So it's going to be really interesting in live, let me tell you. Alright, we head a little bit west to a little pond that has a boat in it that also contains Gokan. really isn't anything to worry about on the shore, a couple of random critters and things, so I just pulled him over there and finished him off. Shocker, this particular time did not drop what I needed, but I did get it the next time. In this case, I didn't even record the entire fight. I was just like, got the item, and I'm like, bam, okay, I'm recording. So yeah, Gokhan's golden trousers, some male pants. Truth be told, my enhancement shaman would love those. Alright, dropping down south once again, we find a Pandaria not in a pagoda, but still in a building this time. They like to hang out where, you know, they don't get rained on. This one's name is Rune Ghostpaw. Now you notice I get attacked by an ad right from the get-go. These ads are actually a little nasty. They put a debuff on you that'll slow you and slow your attack speed and stuff, so you want to take care of them as quickly as possible. They actually have a really nasty respawn rate too, so you definitely want to kill Rune as fast as possible. The other thing I want to show you real quick here is this is not a reversal or anything. This is actually the other side of the building. He has 2 spawn points within it, so just be aware of that as well. And I actually killed him about 3 times up until this point. Cloudy came and joined me for this one. And finally he drops the leather agility pants, silent leggings of the Ghostpaw. Better believe, as a feral in at least these videos, I picked those up, put them right on. Alright, our next to last rare is Cornith Waterstrider. He's hanging out in a little building as well. Good thing is the guys out there outside the building are all friendly to you. They're guards, so you don't have to worry. You can just pull them out and take them out. Now, unfortunately, he did not drop what I needed on this particular one, but he did this attempt, and we have Cornith Waterstrider's Silken Finery. So, some cloth with hit, and intel, crit strike, good stuff. Alright, we proceed west to my favorite race for the rares, the Mantid, for Toric Ethos. You'll find him wandering about in this general area. There are a lot of ads you'll want to clear before you approach him. Again, as in this zone, I did not get what I needed the first time. I did, however, the second time, and it's Toric Ethos Bloodied Leggards. You can see plate, tanky pants. Now, what I didn't get recorded is he also drops another plate pair of pants, this time healing, called Toric Ethos Gilded Leg Plates. I tried to go back and get him killed and get him to drop those for me as well, but it just didn't happen. Alright guys, there's the guide for the rares of the Krasarang Wilds. Normally in this section I try and do something interesting, like bring out the trinkets and battle the boss or whatever, but haven't really had any ideas for that. But Epic Patience, which by the way you all must have to deal with my videos, commented on my last video and asked, can you get past the first part of Blackwing Lair by yourself with those out? So I went ahead and tried it. Now you see me release the warrior here. The interesting thing that I found out in this experiment is that the puppies are not allowed to be used in a raid instance. It actually gives you an error that says as much when you try and use them, which was very disappointing. So I tried it anyway with the warrior, but unfortunately there's just way too many ads for him to keep up with. He might have actually even died here, I'm not sure, but I pretty much gave up. So it was a great idea, Epic Patience, it just didn't work. But I do very much pay attention to my comments, so if you have any ideas or anything, please let me know. I try and respond as often as I can as well. Speaking of paying attention to my comments, though, the bloopers outtakes reel thing seemed to go really well. So I'm going to include another one here now for your enjoyment. In this case, this zone is very similar to the Jade Forest, but it's going to be dropping epics that are of a higher and their pants on every one. Now the only thing is that I have to belch. Ooh. Didn't see that one coming. This zone, as much as any zone, taught me very much about the This zone, as much as any other, taught me on my why? But with a little bit of luck, a couple things did drop, so it led me to be more persistent and find the rest of them. I will show you some of the many I will show you some of the many leather-bound books, and I smell of rich mahogany. I don't know if you happen to know, a bit of a big deal. Somewhere between 10 and 20. It's that wildly out there, but God. But with a little bit of luck, and then pure. Also, at this point, I think I have a good idea. Well, that's what somebody gets if they're gonna throw crap in my face. I think it pretty much would take them out. Anyway, we're looking at but I digress. Anyway, we are looking at the Sproggins. Sproggins? No, it's Sproggan. I'm a dork. So yeah, again, bind on pickup, or bind on equip, or, you know, bind on something. Now I'm going to show you guys the several kills that it took to get the drop that actually drops off of him, because drops are what we're dropping about in this. I'm going to drop it, you know what, when my album drops. Alright guys, that is it for me. As always, thank you very much for stopping by and checking out the guide. I will be putting links here on the end, the main map. If you click on that, that will take you to another video where you can select the different zones and see all the rares of the Mist of Pandaria. I'll put links for a couple other videos I have up there, and of course the subscribe button. Please do check out all the stuff I do. I work hard on everything, so all the likes, comments, subscriptions mean a lot. So thanks again as always, guys, and as always, take care of yourselves.